Hey, what's up? It's day 9 of doing these vlogs. Yeah, I guess I'll just go over my day. So, had a little bit of a late start to the day. Got up, ate some leftover Chipotle, threw an egg in there. Ate a cucumber, had some yogurt. This might just be me talking about what I ate today. After that, I went to Tous Les Jours, got some bread, got like a salt and butter roll and a coffee bread. Ate that, went to the library, did some work, read Sanford Meisner's book on acting technique. Took some good stuff away from it. How like you're looking for the other person's reaction in order to elicit a response from you. So it's not that like you're showing or giving anything, really you're reacting instinctually. And that was a major point he made in his book. Yeah, super tired. Today was more of like a rest and recovery day in terms of exercise. I went to the gym afterwards and ended up doing some recovery in the hot tub. Then I jumped in the pool, cooled off, got out, went to the sauna, worked in the sauna for like 15 minutes, popped back out, went to the pool, contrast therapy, went back to the sauna, and then ended up with a cold shower. And yeah, super tired. In the sauna, I was doing like glute stretches, and like I saw an Instagram video today about how your lymph nodes carry a lot of toxins. So I was trying to get the toxins out. I don't know if it's effective. I guess like massaging myself. But yeah, today was a bit of a slower day. Definitely did some script analysis, did some script breakdown, tried to memorize some of my lines, really just getting more familiar with the story and the different story elements and how my character interacts with the other characters. My character's name is Ryan. He is a little bit older than the other characters. He's 23 years old. I think the other characters, Mark and Catherine, are 21 and 22. And I guess this group of friends likes to take edibles and like play video games, and what he brings is more than weed and alcohol. He's bringing, I guess, Benadryl, because it's a popular TikTok challenge, and he thinks it's okay because, you know, it's an over-the-counter drug, it's allergy medication, and so his understanding of it is that, you know, how bad could it be for you, you know, if people are taking it to treat their allergies. But at the same time, you wouldn't pop a bunch of Advil and think that's okay. So yeah, I guess my character, I want to say that his intentions are more, he wants to have fun with his friends. You know, it's not like a malicious thing, but he is the initiator, and he is he's pushing the plot forward, right? Because he wants them to do the drugs because they want to have a good time, they want to experience things. One of the lines he has is, it's easier to get than LSD or shrooms, right? So maybe that was like the next progression in their drug usage, and those are more commonly, I don't know, like accepted or more typical drugs, like psychedelic type drugs. And so I guess what they're looking for, what he's looking for, is like a psychedelic experience with his friends. And both of them are super hesitant at first until he kind of persuades them to do so. So Catherine is the first one who's down, and then Mark ends up taking a little bit too much. And that's what the film is about, is Mark's trip, or our shared trip within this, I guess, like nightmare escape. And there's a lot of long hallways, there's a lot of classrooms, there's a lot of running, there's a lot of I guess it's a bit of a horror flick. It's a bit of a, a thriller. There's a Hat Man who is actually like a real phenomenon. Apparently, people who do this Benadryl challenge on TikTok end up seeing the Hat Man, who's like a tall, slim, dark figure with a wide brimmed hat, which sounds like a total joke to me, but I'm sure it'll be scary when we actually film it. And yeah, just trying to wrap my head around my character and not playing him too cheesy or too one-dimensional, like, hey, do these drugs, but more like somebody who's just trying to have fun with his friends, and then it ends up going terribly wrong. Another scene that involves my character Ryan is Ryan 2. So within the Nightmare Hellscape trip, Ryan ends up, I guess, Mark ends up stumbling across like shadow versions of his friends who are telling him all this fucked up shit. And so my character, or the shadow version of my character, ends up saying like, we all think you're a loser, like we wanted you to die, and we knew you weren't gonna amount to anything anyway, so wouldn't it be better if you were dead? And just saying these nasty things. And right, that's not my character though, you know, it's either the Hat Man, you know, producing these like shadow versions of our characters, or it's just part of Mark's trip. But it's some fucked up shit. I'm not comfortable personally saying that to anybody really, but for the character and for the film, I mean, that's something that I'm gonna have to do, and I think that's okay. Like I'm becoming more comfortable with my discomfort, so that's something I'm working on every day, because my journey as an actor, as a human being, I think I'm constantly being pushed out of my comfort zone, which I embrace because I feel like I am growing as a person and as an actor. And I think it's all part of the process. I really do want to get better fast and put in as much work as I can, because I am watching myself in these self-tapes, and I'm frustrated sometimes because my performances aren't really connecting or landing. So I'm trying to figure out a process that'll allow me to display genuine emotion and communicate with characters within this imagined realm. So yeah, working on that is, I think, the entire craft of being an actor, aside from the business aspect of it, which is getting an agent, getting a manager, putting yourself out there, networking, getting into these roles, getting your name into casting directors' heads, you know, and leveling up in that regard. So the craft, the business, they gotta marry, and all of it is, you know, dependent on my drive and work ethic, which I'm confident in. So we're practicing what I've heard as patient aggression, right? So I'm working as hard as I can, knowing that it's gonna take a long time to accomplish, but busting my ass in the present, knowing that it's a long-term thing. Also though, like with AI, the future of acting is unsure, unsteady. I think there's always going to be a need for real people to deliver real emotions on camera, but AI makes things a lot cheaper, a lot faster. So I can see like commercially AI taking over in just terms of dollars and cents, you know. And I think it's going to integrate with, you know, the creators and with the art form. So I'm trying to research and learn as much about it as I can so that I can have an edge and be competitive in this market that's evolving. I'm tired. Didn't even do too much today, but recovery and rest is a real thing. It's critical to progress and success. So I embrace it. And yeah, that's all I got. I'll see you again tomorrow.